your Medicare needs.
Count on the Local 3 Storm Alert team for accurate forecasts for where you live.
Those dreary, rainy January days are here, so what are you to do when the weekends come and you're bored? Jacqueline Lewis is here from Ruby Falls, and she says this is what you do. You come on up the mountain and see them. Good to see you.
That's right. Good to see you, Julie.
I guess not just a weekend, right? You can come any day of the week.
Yeah, weekdays are great. I love it when families, when parents pick up their kids after school and come to Ruby Falls in the afternoon.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's a great after-school activity. Or after work, you get off work, go have a date night or just a night out. Go have a cave adventure at Ruby Falls.
Well, now wait a minute. How late are y'all open?
Our last tour leaves at 8 p.m.
I didn't realize that.
We're open pretty late. Yeah,
That's very cool.
Plenty of time, no matter what your schedule is for the most part.
Okay, this is like a whole new way of viewing it for me then. So you could do that after work, and you've got the restaurant there, so you can eat and then go to the cave.
That's right, yeah.
So, you know, you tell me this whenever you're here, how the temperature inside the cave is really consistent. So even if it's a cold winter night, it's still going to be in the 60s inside that cave?
Yeah, it's 60 degrees year-round in the cave. So leave your winter coat in the car. Chances are you will not need it unless you're extremely cold-natured.
Yeah.
And if it's raining outside, like the day we're having today or so often in January and February, don't have to worry about that because it never rains inside the cave.
It's actually a really great time to kind of bank up some rainy days and then go, because the falls reflects that, right?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, the waterfall is larger. You may have a few drips here and there, but it's not like you're in the rain. You're not outside.
No.
Because you're underground.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been often enough. It's been a while now since I've been, but I've been to it in different seasons, and it does change.
It does.
A little bit. It's different in the summer than in the winter.
For sure, yeah. In the summer, it's also great because it's so hot outside, and then when you get in the cave, it's nice and cool. But in the summer, you know, school's out. So it's a really busy time for families to be traveling and to be visiting attractions. But January and February are quiet months. So it's the best time, in my opinion, for locals to take advantage of this time and visit.
And for whatever reason, we never take advantage of what's in our own backyard.
I know, it's true. We forget.
I was on some travel website the other day, like a week or so ago, and it was talking about like a Tennessee must places to go in Tennessee, and Ruby Falls was on there. But one of the things in the write-up about Ruby Falls, they were highlighting the different types of tours that you can take. So you can kind of get as deep into it as you want.
Yeah, and that's another great reason to visit this time of year. A lot of times our specialty tours, so our history tour, our geology tour, we have an after-hours lantern tour. Those sell out weeks in advance during, say, the holiday season. But right now, your chances of getting on one of those tours is a lot greater, and the chances that those tours will sell out isn't nearly as great. So no matter what tour you're on, whether it's a specialty tour or the classic cave walk, the group you're in will probably be much smaller this time of year versus if you visited on the holidays.
Right. Okay, this is a 180 turn for you, so please allow me to do it. But a lot of people right now have big plans for the 2026 year. Maybe they're newly engaged, that type of thing. Remind us, please, of that room that y'all opened not long ago that's great for events.
Yes, it opened in 2024. It's called Skyline Loft. It's the very top of our castle, that top third floor. It used to be an open air garden back in the 30s and 40s. Now it's more of an enclosed space, and we've opened it up as a venue. Great for elopements. We just had a beautiful elopement party there. It's great for micro weddings, rehearsal dinners, business lunches, corporate parties. You get the view of the Cumberland Plateau, you know, off the side of Lookout Mountain. It's a great space, so locals, you should check it out for sure.
And I think, you know, Lookout Mountain is fantastic wherever you are on the mountain. Some people don't enjoy going all the way up. With Ruby Falls, you don't have to.
It's really not that far of a drive. Like I used to think it was a a trek or a journey to
Yeah.
get there. But it's really, you just make a couple turns and you're right there.
Yeah. Do you ever hear stories of people who go on these tours of Ruby Falls and they're expecting to have their biggest wow moment be the falls themselves, but they actually have discovered other things along the way?
Of course.
The stalagmites and the
Yeah.
stalactites are just so cool.
They are, and they're millions of years old, and I think when people are in a space that's that ancient, it's sort of, I don't want to say it's a humbling experience, but it's definitely an experience you don't have often.
It's a perspective for
It
sure.
is perspective,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so should you still, even though it's the quiet time, is it a good idea to go online and get a ticket in advance? Because are the tours still timed, so to
They
speak?
are still timed, so I definitely recommend getting your tickets online in advance, but it could be the same day. Just,
Okay.
go on our website, see what's available, see what works with your schedule, and go for it.
What a cool thing, especially if you work downtown, to have your day in and just head on up Broad Street and
For sure.
up the mountain. Great to
Yes.
see you, Jacqueline.
Thank you, Julie. You too.
RubyFalls.com is the website where all of it can happen, or call them 821-2544. Really, if you're planning an event, don't overlook that venue. It's beautiful.
This is a Local 3 Storm Alert Weather Day. Get continuous live weather updates from Local 3 on air, online, and on your mobile devices. Download the Local 3 Weather app now and stay with the Local 3 Storm Alert Weather Team for the